Well, good evening. Welcome to After Dinner Pipe and Coffee. I am John Williams, aka the Bearded Welshman. For those of you that are new, every evening after dinner, I smoke a pipe, drink some coffee, and either tell some stories, reflect on the day, or bestow some wisdom. Over the past few months, I've kind of decided to be the one in control of my future. Not my job. That's not going to control my future. There's a lot of projects I want to take on. I was encouraged by George Bruno, aka the Sultan of Silver, but I watched a video of a guy, Doug Seegers, and the man was in his 60s when he was discovered on the streets of Nashville. And he's like the Hank Williams of Sweden right now, and he's got some great music out there. He writes his own stuff, and he's starting to tour the United States. You're never too old. You're never too old to get things started. So I decided that I'm going to start changing some things in my life. There's a lot of things I want to do. That's why I asked for suggestions. I'm going to keep it simple, because I am a simple guy. I don't like complicating things. Pipe and Coffee will continue. I added a new program for Sundays called Sunday Morning Coffee and Scripture, where I do some reading from the Bible, a little bit of commentary, and pretty much leave it at that. So, I've been wanting to provide more content for this channel, but I also would like to do something more along the lines of, gotta sneeze. Excuse me. Boy, if that ain't reality. I want to do something along the lines. Excuse me, if I keep sneezing, I'm going to have to pause this. Anyhow, let's try it again. I want to do something along the lines of like reality TV, but reality YouTube. Raw, unscripted, of my life. Now, not every part of my life. There are some things that are going to be off limits, and respectfully so, they should be. But I'm looking to do something with that. Broaden the horizons a little bit, huh? Anyhow, so I hope you join me for that. I'll be adding some things to the channel. I'll be adding some opportunities to the channel. And hopefully you'll enjoy it. I'm going to enjoy doing it. It'll take a lot of work to do, but I'm going to do it. I am a YouTube presenter. I would like to make that more of what I do. I want to put more content out there. So. But it takes a lot of time and it takes a lot of money. So I'm working on ways that I can do it. But so if you are new, stay tuned. It'll be interesting. It's exciting. And if you are not new and you watch me on a regular basis, if you don't have notification for me when a video comes up, just please, where it says subscribe next to it, hit the bell, notification bell, and you'll get notified every time a video comes up. But your comments and your thumbs up, thumbs down, they're always welcome too. Especially the comments. I really enjoy. Listen folks, I read every comment. Yesterday I had I don't know, close to 75 comments, and I read them all before I went to bed, even though I was dead tired. But I enjoy them. I enjoy reading them. Someday it's going to be next to impossible to do, but I'm hoping that it won't get to be too difficult. But I do enjoy them. Thanks for the words of encouragement. Thanks for the prayers. So, I'm in control. I'm in control of me. I'm in control of my life. And no one else. Nothing exciting or new to talk about. Yeah. Just that stuff. Went out to dinner tonight. Down to the Brownstone. That's our place. That's where we go for dinner on Fridays. And down in Middletown, my hometown. See a lot of people I knew growing up. We're all getting older. We're all getting fatter. It was good. It was good. They have the best cream of crab soup. Oh my gosh. I get that every time I go down there. It's an awesome place to eat. Sits right in the square, right in the center of town. Used to be an old bank. That's what the building started out as over 100 years ago. It was an old bank. Has a huge safe still in it. They use it. They use the safe for display purposes, historical purposes, stuff like that, which is pretty cool. But yeah, it's a nice town. They finally got us all shoveled out. I understand they were busy, but that's ridiculous. I'll move this up a little bit. It was ridiculous, you know, that taking it that long. It wasn't that bad of a storm. We just got caught with our pants down. We got behind. All our transportation, Pennsylvania Department of Transportation, townships, boroughs, they got behind. They should have been able to keep up with the storm, and they didn't get started soon enough. Excuse me. So yeah, it was a mess. But I'm looking forward to the weekend. Yeah, I get a 3-day weekend. I'm glad I took off today. I needed it. Some days you just got to do what you got to do to survive, you know. I had a nice discussion about the work situation with the boss. And we'll see. We'll see what they do. They're sending me to my favorite place on Monday. Gee, go figure. Last time I went there? It was the last time I went there. It was a few months ago. When they find out you like going someplace, they pretty much pull you off. I don't know why they do that. I don't understand that. I never get that. I don't know. But gotta make some phone calls. Yeah, I got some people I gotta call up tonight, so won't be a long piping coffee. This fireside's good. Coffee's good. Company's good. Not cold out. Nice and quiet, isn't it? Isn't that awesome? Sit here and get the rhythm. Relax. It's a good day. I'll tell you what, I got some good smokes in today. You know, it's good some relaxing time. Worked on stuff I wanted to work on. Did some research. Wasn't bad. Right by the old neighborhood house I sort of grew up in. The first street we lived on when we moved to Pennsylvania. My favorite house. Through the years, that place just exchanged hands probably since we were there 5 or 6 times. And this last person or family or whatever totally destroyed the home. And the neighbor down the street, he's a contractor, bought it in an auction and was remodeling it. It was looking really nice. It'll be exciting to see what it looks like when it's done. Donald Avenue. I remember that neighborhood, man. I'll tell you what. Great street to go up on. Michael across the street, my best friend. Vic and Jean next door. Dottie and Bob on the other side. You know, Dave and Mark up the street. Scott across the street. Vinny. Benny, sorry, not Vinny, Benny, John, EJ. I mean, it's just Mikey down the street, Mario, Brian. I mean, great place to grow up. Great place. At the end of the street was the playground. We called it the playground. Had a ball field, baseball field, tennis court, basketball court, civic building, community civic building, civic association. This is what our community had. We had what was called civic association. And it was basically for the residents of Shope's Gardens. And every year we have a community. Shope's Gardens is pretty big. We have a community carnival every year, and then we'd have a community cookout every year down there at the playground. Everybody come down together. I bring food, and everybody bring food. And we cook out on grills. Good times. Good times. Great place to grow up. Now that neighborhood, I don't know. I don't know what it's like in there anymore. Some of the families still live there. I see them from time to time. Loved it. We played flashlight tag every night during good weather. Football, baseball, wiffle ball, kick the can. We'd go over to Longenecker Farms and run through the cornfields and have corn cob battles. We throw corn cobs at each other. Don't do that. It's not good. Them suckers hurt. One of my childhood friends died this past year. Ricky Fox. 49 years old. Used to hang out all the time. Play and stuff. My candle went, or my light went out. I don't know what that's all about. Anyhow, it's stinking up a storm now. But, yeah, I'll share them stories sometime. Some good stories growing up. It was neat, man. We'd play war out there. We'd play Army, Cowboys and Indians. And it was fun. Back when growing up, being a kid was fun, man. You used your imagination. You know? You had fun. Just enjoyed growing up. We didn't have air conditioning. And you know what? The heat didn't bother us, man. We didn't care. Man, don't say it wasn't as hot as it was back. Yeah, it was. Matter of fact, it was hotter. Like this past summer, we didn't have hardly much of a summer. It was mostly rain. There was hardly any heat. Anyhow. Well, listen, folks. I'm going to get going. I got some things I got to take care of. I appreciate y'all joining me tonight. I got more stories for you. I look forward to the future. I will talk to you soon. Light 'em up.